So, you've just bought yourself a brand new iPhone 13, but what is the first thing you should do with your phone? Well, you might be able to guess by looking at this desk here. And that's right guys, you need to buy yourself a Casetify case. And this video today is going to tell you the reason why to only buy Casetify and no one else. Hi, it's Matt here. So today, yes, I want to talk about Casetify cases. Now, if you've been following my channel for a while, you know I've been sporting a Casetify case on my iPhones. So for example, last year I had an iPhone 12 Pro Max and I've had a Casetify case on it all the time. In fact, if you look at the condition of my phone here, it's immaculate with having the Casetify case on it. But now we're moving on to the iPhone 13s. They're available now, and Casetify are making some amazing cases. And here's some of the example ones here on my desk just for the iPhone 13 models. We've got some here for the iPhone 13 Pro and the iPhone 13, and also got some here for the iPhone 13 Pro Max, just like this case that I have right here. So this case here is from a very famous book series that got converted into a film series that you might know about. It involves a flying car and a castle, you know, and maybe a certain train and a certain person with a certain stick in his hand. But you get the idea. They make some gorgeous cases. Now, I don't just love Casetify cases because they are, you know, designed of certain films or certain books like that and they look pretty, but there are many other reasons. Main reason is that they actually make their cases for all of the iPhone range out there. So I have talked about the iPhone 13, the 13 Pro and the Pro Max, but they also make cases for the iPhone 13 mini. They also make them for the previous generation iPhones as well. But one of my totally favourite features about the Casetify case has got to be the quality, and especially if you did drop your phone in one of these cases. So they have basically two different types of cases out there. They have an impact case and they also have an ultra impact case. So an impact case is like this right now. I have my iPhone 13 sitting inside, and as you can see here, it's a nice smooth edge around the edges and everything. And basically, if I had to, I could drop this phone from 6'6" and the phone will survive with no bumps or bruises on it. And then if you had a case like this one here, where you can see the actual sort of extra bumpers there, if you can see that, they sort of bulge out a little bit, you could actually drop the phone inside this case from 9'8". And that's basically 3 meters tall. You know, how many scenarios are you going to be in where you're going to drop your phone from more than 3 meters tall onto the ground? And by the way, that's solid ground as well. That's like concrete, you know, or stones. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take some of these cases outside in a minute, and I'm going to do a bit of a demo to you to show you how strong they are by dropping them on the floor. In fact, actually, let's go and do that right now. Wow, that was pretty impressive, right? So look, here's the case I dropped my iPhone 13 Pro Max in. This is the impact case. This isn't the one with the extra little bits and pieces on it. And this was dropped around from 6 foot high. And as you can see, there is no marks or anything at all on it. In fact, let me take my phone out of the case and just to show you guys here. Look, nothing at all. Absolutely fine. Not a single mark, not a single dent. And as you can see here, the screen is working absolutely fine as well. And then when I dropped it a little bit higher here, I'm just moving my cases around, in this sort of Earth Sucks Alien case, this is the one with the extra sort of impact bits here, the Ultra Impact, and I dropped this from around about 9.5 foot. Again, there are no marks on the case whatsoever. And again, I've already showed you this, the phone is absolutely fine. So straight away, this is a reason why I'd say getting a Casetify case is because of that sort of drop level where you can drop your phone from. I wouldn't try demoing it like I've just done, but as you can see, it does withstand the drop. Now, you could buy yourself a cheaper case, and to be fair, you know, your phone probably will survive a drop. But, you know, this is the thing, Casetify kind of guarantees you that if you drop it from underneath one of those heights, you know, of the impact or the ultra impact heights of either 6'6" or 9'8", your phone is going to be fine. And that is pretty impressive. And the main reason behind this, so I just put down my iPhone just there, is because of the Chi-Tech kind of technology that is inside these cases. If you look how strong this is, if I try to bend it or snap it, they are uber strong. If you got yourself like a cheaper case of Amazon, I bet you can't do that, can you? They are really tough tough cases, and they're really nice and light, and they're made of some great materials. In fact, let's talk a little bit more details about the actual materials in these cases. So this case that I'm holding right here is called one of the Crush'em cases. And the way you can tell it's a Crush'em case is because you've got all these little bits and pieces in the case here on the side. In fact, you know, if I hold up another case here, this one's got the exact same bits and pieces in it as well. You can see sort of mixed up bits of plastic and things. And you're probably wondering to know what this is. Well, the reason why they have these little bits and pieces in them, they're actually made out of recycled cases. And to be specific here, these cases are actually made out of 65% of recycled bits and pieces, including old phone cases and also plant-based materials. And that is absolutely fantastic. You know, it's really good to see Casetify doing their bit for the environment here. In fact, these type of cases drop Casetify's carbon emissions by 20%. And so far, with these cases, with these little bits and pieces, recycled cases, Casetify have had over 50,000 cases recycled and put into side brand new cases like this one here. And that is absolutely remarkable. Something else what makes these cases absolutely amazing is they're 100% BPA free, and also at the same time as well, they're 100% non-toxic. So you could chew on these cases if you wanted to, but I wouldn't recommend doing that personally. I don't think they're the most nicest tasting cases, but you know, if you do get bored, or for example, you do have a toddler in the house who likes to suck on phone cases, you'll know you're going to be absolutely fine. And talk about that, you know, sucking on the case and getting your germs, everything and stuff like that. All of their cases have got a 100% sort of microbial kind of layer on top of them to protect them against 99% of bacteria. Well, again, it's absolutely fantastic to have these on these cases. But next of all, let's talk about the design of these cases. So like I said, I've got this very, very cool case I have right here. But as you can see, I've got lots of different designs here. I've got kind of space ones. I've got ones with my initials on them. I've got some with some hot stuff and looking fine, for example. And you can customize your case in any way you want on Casetify's website. It's really, really easy to do so, just to select a case and also start flicking around, changing your fonts, changing your sizes, changing your colors. There are so many different options. Also, one thing what makes these cases uber cool is that no matter what kind of customization you're going to put on them, it does not affect your kind of signal at all with your iPhone. So you can get your full 5G signal, your full 4G signal, 3G and all the other different types of signals. It's not going to affect it. And then finally, if you're a person like me who loves using the MagSafe accessory out there, so this is to charge your phone up kind of wirelessly underneath it, you can actually buy yourself a MagSafe compatible case as well. What is absolutely fantastic. So that you'll definitely know you're going to get a full charge on your phone using a MagSafe compatible case. So guys, as you can see, Casetify cases are absolutely amazing. Now, one thing what makes them even better, well, one thing what Casetify are making to do them even better for you guys is right now they are offering 15% off any of their cases, and it's not just for new customers either. If you're a customer who's bought cases in the past or wants to buy cases in the future, they're offering a 15% discount to you guys by using this code I'm putting on the screen right now. I'm also going to be putting this code in my description, but make sure to use it to get 15% off your Casetify case. And if you have got yourself a brand new iPhone 13 or Pro Max like I have right here, or any other new iPhone, do check out Casetify cases because they are absolutely amazing. Well guys, it's also time to wrap up this video. So if you have enjoyed watching it and learning about the Casetify cases, please do press the like button. Also at the same time as well, if you want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews and comparisons, please do also press that subscribe button followed by the notification bell. Until next time guys, I will see you soon. Bye bye.